Hello and welcome to the QMS channel. I'm Ethan West, and today I'm going to talk about 3 challenges in implementing ISO 9001 and how to overcome them. Before I start, I'm going to ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. That way, you'll help us produce more content like this, and you'll also be notified whenever we post something new. So let's talk about the 3 main challenges in implementing ISO 9001 and how to overcome them. First challenge: lack of commitment from leadership and employees. When we talk about challenges, this is usually the first one that comes to mind. We did a recent survey during our podcast on management system planning, and do you know what the main challenge was? 70% of people answered lack of engagement from leadership and employees. This happens in any type of organizational project. It's not exclusive to management systems. Anyone who has ever implemented an ERP or any new project knows what I'm talking about. The standard says that leadership must be committed, but in practice, this is not always the case. How can this be overcome? Turn the system into a strategic management tool. Connect the requirements of the standard to the language of top management. Talk about reducing costs, increasing profits, improving productivity, topics that make sense to management. Forget about the number of requirements and technical terms. Show, for example, that the system can save teams time. In the sales area, say, if you have a playbook, each new salesperson can be trained based on the procedures. Also, use the critical analysis meeting as a strategic planning meeting. Include an hour of this meeting in the management planning. Just change the nomenclature and bring in the content that the standard requires. Management won't even realize you're holding a critical analysis meeting. Second challenge: excessive and unnecessary documentation. Many companies draw up documents that have nothing to do with their reality. I've seen procedures that were pure sausage stuffing. Of course, this varies according to the organizational culture. There are companies that prefer longer, more detailed procedures, and that's fine. The problem is excess. Over the years, ISO 9001 has reduced the prescriptive requirements for mandatory documents. So before you create yet another form, ask yourself, is this really necessary? Use the tools you already have. The Office Suite, Gmail, and other tools in your company already offer automated forms of control that can replace documents. But this requires knowledge. That's why we have an ISO 9001 lead auditor course, with an exclusive discount here in the description of this video. Third challenge: weak culture of continuous improvement. You implement the system, run the PDCA cycle, and continuous improvement doesn't happen. This shows that the culture of improvement is still weak. How can this culture be strengthened? Encourage ideas for improvement from the operational team. No one knows the process better than those who carry it out. Go out into the field, talk to the production or service staff. Create rituals. As the book Sapiens explains, rituals shape our culture. Set up a monthly time to collect suggestions or ideas. Hold light and frequent meetings to discuss lessons learned, indicators, and nonconformities. Celebrate small achievements. Improvement needs to become a value within the company. Treat audits as tools for improvement, internal or external. At the end of the audit, get the team together and say, these were the points, and they will help us improve. This takes the negative weight off the audits. These are, in my opinion, the 3 main challenges in implementing ISO 9001. And here I've provided some practical tips for overcoming them. Now tell me, what challenges do you see in implementing the management system in your organization? Let me know in the comments. Before you leave, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. See you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.